Hello, folks! As I just said, we have 5 roguelikes for you. I have no clue what they are because I haven't seen these submissions, but I'm very interested in seeing them run in like not even 90 minutes. So, Carlibraun, it's all you.
It's all me? Alright, so Roguelike Pentathlon, we start with Necrodancer, which is a classic roguelike, a rhythm-based one, and I think I will just explain along the way. So once I jump into this all zones trapdoor, we can start the timer, I'd say. So 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so Necrodancer, you move to the beat, to the music, which is a banger soundtrack. Missing a beat just ruins your multiplier, so it's not a like if you miss you don't take damage or something like that. But you wanna keep it just because, firstly, not missing beats doesn't waste your time. And so talking will be a bit difficult, but what you just wanna go is kill the mini boss in each zone, and then you go down further down the crypt until you reach a real boss at the end. Like, there are 3 zones for each zone, and once you defeat that one, you get your rewards and go to the next zone, and you see how far you can go, preferably till the end, to get rid of the pesky Necrodancer who put a curse on you so that you can only move to the beat, you know, as it is. This game can be played with just the directional keys, because all of the special items, as you can see on the upper left corner, I could throw my dagger with a button combo, but you can like put them on other keys as well if you don't like button combos. So you just this is bad. Yep, this is bad. I nearly died here because of 2 monkeys. That wasn't great. I'd like to save myself. This is not gonna save me. Uh-oh. But yeah, let's just try to not die, which is the main goal for me. Not die in these 5 games. So the ring that I pick up makes me move on attack on a successful kill. So now we just try to survive, because this is kind of like my biggest concern at the moment. With 1 health. All the enemies move after you, so... Oh, this is gonna be tough. Uh-oh. Because normally you will use your bomb on this Coral Rift boss. If you manage to defeat the boss without missing a beat, you get a bonus in the form of a crate, a chest, which you obviously want, so not missing your beat on the bosses is kind of more important than on the regular game, where you can easily just buffer on walls to align yourself properly to not get hit by enemies. And we get a 2 damage spear, which is fine. We can live with that. I would like some health from you here. That's some health. Can't buy that. I don't know why I bought that. Both of those boots are fine with me. So now we just try to find the way. So in real speedruns, you normally wouldn't even check too much what's around on the level, because you just beeline for the exit immediately. Which should be here. So there's lots of different enemy types. I'm not going to explain them all, because that would get a bit too much for me to try to focus on, while also trying to not die. As you can see, not dying is a top priority. And yeah, let's just make our way through. I'll try to explain stuff if I feel like I can. So that is just a seller shop, so I could sell my items there. We don't care about that, because what I have at the moment is good enough for my purposes. I don't know how to handle this. I don't trust the bounce trap with this 2 armadillos, so I'd rather just... Yep. Okay, wait, I can... Alright, and then we can blow that up for free. Get some food. Food is health. You know, standard. Typical food is health mechanics. This looks like a... Never mind, it wasn't one. If you see the tier 2 walls, those can be potions, which is basically a 1-up. You can die once and just get a refill of health instantly. And this build is decent. We have armor, we have a okayish weapon, we have a really good ring for speedruns, which also means that it's kind of dangerous to use, because you have to play aggressive. So let's just hope that I don't do anything dumb and end my run. That's better armor, alright. That was worth going for. So the black chests have weapons and armor and whatnot. The purple ones have magic in them, or like spells and rings. All of the good stuff, basically. That's not true. I should see what's in there. This is a transmog, so I can transform my weapons into a damage up shovel, which is good with me. And I'm not gonna do any kind of weird things by trying to go for a better weapon, because who knows what kind of weapon you get, and you will end up with, like, you know, something that you can't really do anything with, like a whip. You don't want those. Those are very snaggy, and not being forced to stay on the same tile for an attack. Like, that's a real good item. The rapier is good because you can, as you can see... Oh, that's sketchy. Hi there, dragon. So... this is a blood weapon, which means I heal every 10 kills. And the rapier is a lunging attack. So you have 2 tiles, and on the second tile, if there's an enemy, you do this lunging attack. Which is really good for speedruns for obvious reasons. Also, you get double damage, dang it, on that attack. I'm a bit low on health, so I don't like that. But you know, I can heal up because I have a lunging attack and a blood weapon. I want that. So this is a Shriner, which has shrines for me. I could blow those up and get a map, but I'm not gonna do that because I don't wanna die. Because if you dude, help. That was not good. So on half a heart, I deal infinite damage on a blood weapon. Yes, there's infinite damage in this game. And it's not overpowered if you thought that might be the case. It's fairly balanced. So yeah. We got this. Hello, bomb. I could hit that shrine. That shrine with the fire turns out all of the torches in the game, in the crypt, and gives you a ring, with which you could steal from shops, which is really good. It also gives you full mapping, which, you know, obviously a good thing for a speedrun, but I like the ring that I have, and I feel like for a setting like this one, it's fine if we go a bit more for safety, because everything being dark also means that you don't see enemies as well. Ow, I got clubbed. What's in here? Nothing that good. Alright. Hope you're enjoying the tune so far. Death metal has pretty good music. Alright, give me some spells. That's a good ring and also safer, so I'm gonna take that. So Ring of War makes it so that my attacks push the enemies back. These electrified zombies can only be attacked if you are on the electric wire. I don't like this situation. You can see how I push the dragon back there. Which is really good for any kind of weapon that has a lunging or like something that benefits from being at a distance. Bully the orcs. Alright, we got this.
Do we have time for a quick donation?
Sure, go ahead.
Wonderful. We had $3 from Rob's the Dude saying 3 missed throws. That's $3 dues. Thank you very much for that, for taking me up on that offer of donating $1 per missed buzzer throw in the last run. So, yeah, thank you very much. And we are now only $65 away from the 600 mark. And remember, if we meet that 600 mark by the end of the marathon, which is by the end of this run, I will match those $68 that were just missing during Super Mario 64. So if you want me to lose some money and give more money to save the children, please donate now. We have only around an hour and 10 minutes left. So
around that.
You know what to do.
All right. So here we are on the end boss for this game, which is the Necro Dancer, which can only be hurt by this special golden loot that Cadence just picked up. Cadence is the main character, which I was playing. And we just have to move around, try to lure the Necro Dancer to come close to us, so that we can swoop in, get the magic hit in. Ow. And the first split should be coming up soon. Of course I get hit one more time. Come on. Necrodancer, please. There we go. Alright, so this is the first game. Necrodancer completed. So now we just quit this game and go into the next one, which is probably the father or mother of all roguelites, however you want to define that term. Binding of Isaac. Once this boots up, we will get to the best part of the pentathlon, and that is not ironic or sarcastic. Because in this game, it's a lot about the items you get. So what we do is reroll in the beginning to get our starting item on a gold room that spawns next to us. Which is why a lot of people just have a special split, which is just, you know, press R to reroll until you find a good item. This can take literally forever if you are unlucky, but you know, that's just how it be with the roguelikes. There's like a few, like that was a borderline start item, I could have taken that. But there are like a few really good ones in a pool of, I don't even know how many items there are right now. This is, for example, a really good one. So in this game you play as Isaac. Oh, first off, if you don't know Isaac, you are missing out. Because, goddamn, this is a good game. Not much for speedruns, but for casual play. I should have not killed myself here yet. Oh, anyway. You play as Isaac, you have your d6, your 2d6s in this case. Because you can reroll your items with the d6, and we play on a mod for Isaac for the pentathlon, because like I said, since this game is very, very reliant on how good your items are, and there is no consistent mapping rule. It's basically completely RNG how fast you can go. Like the upper cap, there's a certain point at which skill can't bring you further and items just carry you all the way. And since the resetting and quality of life changes are good for this mod, we decided that we will allow it for our pentathlon games. Sword of the Keeper. I'm not quite sure what it does, because this game got a big last update, the true last update. Edmund is just never gonna stop giving us DLCs for this game. Like a year ago, and I have not put in that much time into that one, so there are a bunch of new items and mechanics that I don't know of. I've decided to still play it with the new patch, with the DLC installed, because I felt like, you know, better show off the games to the full extent. That's an HP up. So yeah, if I kill the run because I pick up something that I don't know what it does, I'm sorry. But yeah, this run is looking pretty good. The start item that we had, the one that turned us into this shadowy figure, is Judith's Shadow, which gives us a ×2 damage multiplier. The last R+ update. I mean, the R+ update gave us the double dice, because normally the character that we play as is Isaac, which just starts with 1 dice. And the dice in the lower right corner is added by the mod for every character. Because the normal speedruns for this game are multi-class speedruns, multi-character speedruns. Oopsie. And so resetting for like 5 characters in a row gets really painful. And so they decided to give every character an ability to reroll their start items at least once, to make grinding starts a bit, you know, bearable. Anyway, here we go. This is a Devil Deal, which you get. I'm gonna take both of these, and you can stop me. A Devil Deal is the room that you just saw, which you get if you've managed to defeat the boss and the whole floor without taking red heart damage, which my character does not have. Can't have health containers, can't have red hearts, and the chances to get that increase depending on floor. If you care about it, you can look at the stats on the side. But yeah, we just try to not die now, because I am a bit low on health, if you can't tell, with 1 heart. So I'd really like, I mean, that's could be worth it. So normally you don't do these kind of rooms in speedruns because, you know, you have to fight through waves of enemies. Ouchie, that's not good. Maybe I played a bit too risky getting all of those good items. The scythes and the spectral tears. Don't kill me. I said don't kill me. I said don't kill me. I'm out of here. I'm just gonna bump through here. Oh hey. I could have rerolled this, which might have been the smarter choice. But yeah, this is Head of the Keeper. I drop coins now sometimes if I hit an enemy with my tears. Like that. But yeah, I'm sketched out. This is a Tinted Rock, which drops Soul Hearts, which is one of the heart types I can pick up. If you feel a bit overwhelmed by all of the info that I'm dumping on you, that's normal because this, like I said, this game is massive. It has hundreds of items. I don't know how many there are, but like at least like 300 at this point, not counting all the consumables and trinkets and all that jazz. And they all interact weirdly with each other. So we reroll this for a speedball, for some stat ups. That's not a good item. 600 plus, no way that's 600. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Learning all of those is quite the challenge. Should get back to that eventually. Anyway, we have a better spot now with some extra health. If we had keys, we could check out the shop, which sometimes has the map item or the compass item, which, as you can imagine, is really helpful in a game where there are no mapping rules for a speedrun. But oh well, guess we will have to live without it. Infinite bombs. So yeah, golden items just allow you to use them infinitely on the floor you pick them up. Standard stuff. Okay. So now we just make our way through all of these floors. I can't pick that up because I'm Dark Judas. There we go. Let's see. Who is the boss? Bumbo. This is like one of the newer bosses, which I don't know how to dodge exactly super well. But you know, apparently he can just pick up Nani and leave after he picked up enough money. But I think we just kill him. That's faster. And this is Krampus, which sometimes shows up in these devil deals and has a special item that he drops. Don't do that. Okay, stop it. Which is Lump of Coal. Gives us damage up depending on how far away we hit our enemies. From where we shot the shot. Shot the shot. And I don't need to check that out. I'd still like a bit more health, if I'm honest. Stop healing your friend. So yeah, enemies can have champion versions which have special effects, so just more health. Most of the time they actually have an effect. Like they are faster or whatnot. Which wasn't always the case. Because like I said, this game had a bunch of updates, and some were pretty lame. Is the trinket that tears up? I don't actually remember. That might be worth it actually. And this is a mini boss, Greed, which you can find in the shop, which is sad for us. Maybe not, because that's still good. Is this? It is a tears up, nice. So now our tears wiggle and we fire them a bit faster, which is fine by me. Because I have scythes, the first Devil Deal item that I picked up. My hitbox for the tears is pretty big, so it doesn't matter that they are harder to hit from the wiggle. So now we just kill all these enemies with their kinda disgusting appearance. If you haven't noticed, this game can be a bit disgusting at times. We get a transformation, which is another mechanic in this game. If you pick up certain items of certain types, they can give you a special effect. I got the Spun transformation, which is having 3 syringe items, and it gives you like a damage up and a speed up on top of the ones that you already get from just, you know, from just picking up so many syringes. And speed up is good because we're speedrunning, so you know. Fitting, wouldn't you say? The pills, the I found pills item did nothing. Literally an item that does nothing. Anyway, let's make our way to the boss, hopefully fast. Black chests, the red chests have, you know, can have health or enemies or items in them. All the standard stuff. Okay, I have a full charge, so I don't need to think about having to worry about my reroll. I'm gonna open this. Store key is not useful because I already went through all the shops. Because this is the first big boss, which is Mom. Because in the story, your mom becomes crazy and hunts you down the basement and you kill her. And then, yeah, this game is fucked up, we know. Anyway, we kill our mom, we check out the devil deal and decide to not take anything. We check out this room because there could be a teleport item in here, which there is not. That big crack in the wall is the boss rush. If you pick up an item in there, you have to fight like 20 waves of bosses or something like that. Which obviously you don't want to have to do and sit through on a speedrun, so it's only something you do take an item from if you have a teleport out of it. So you can just steal one. And this is one of the other mini bosses, Lust, which might drop another syringe. Nope, a pill. I like luck up. So the luck up stat is responsible for special tier effects, and I think to some degree what kind of stuff you get dropped after clearing a room. I'm not sure how much it actually interferes though. So yeah, now we are fighting one of the more annoying bosses. No idea why the music bugged out. That's weird. Because this boss is already obviously not dead yet. And why are there so many health? Okay, that was interesting. Let's reroll this a bit. I mean, that's another worm item, which gives me a lot of range, which I don't really need though. I'd rather have the tears up. There's another tinted rock, which you can't see from the color, but there's still an X on it, which is something you can keep an eye out for. Some of these rocks will have that X, and if you blow them up you get soul hearts, bombs, and sometimes an item, which is a pretty solid item. It's like a damage up and I think a slight speed down, but I mean we are so fast. Fast in sense of walking speed. For a speed run time-wise, if I take a look at my splits, looks like your standard run. Also, I forgot to split on my own for my reroll split, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter for you watching at the moment. Whack-a-mole enemies. What's this? Experimental pill. Give me a stat down. Why did... That's not good. Ow. Alright, let's try not to die challenge, you know. So after the mom boss fight, everything starts to deal a full heart of damage, rather than just half a heart in the floors above. That's a mimic. You can tell by the slight color on the corner there. So I'm not gonna touch it. Because, you know, this is a tinted rock. And you get the rock item, nice. So the speed down gets applied if once my speed stat updates in some form. And since I just try to not pick one up anymore, it should be fine. This is Mom's heart, or it lives actually. I'd rather play it safe, so I'm not gonna pick up the items. There were some really good items in there, but you know, I don't need them. I have enough damage, and I'd rather be safe rather than risk it all on some extra speed. So this is a lesson that, or this is just to tell you again that in a real speed run, you really go as hard as you can and take up all the damage ups you can and just try to not get deathed. Fair choice. Thank you. Alright, here comes the ghosts. Slightly annoying enemies. No tinted rock that I could see at least. So tinted rock keep you alive, especially if you are a character that can't have red health anymore, like Dark Judas. There are many items that change your character on death most of the time, and some of them just can't pick up normal health. So yeah, this is a really big game, and you can only see a slight aspect of all of this because, you know, it's a speedrun, so we go for the default ending, the straight run to there. There's like diverging paths in the new update. There's a bunch of stuff. Also for a price, because I don't know how much does Isaac cost nowadays with all of the DLCs added. Quite a large sum, I think. But yeah. So we killed our mom and killed her heart, and now we're gonna find our true self in the cathedral, because this is a very Christian game and we are a good Christian kid. So we want to I don't know, you know, suffer for our sins that we have committed or something. Who knows what exactly Edmund thought about when he decided what the storyline is. Anyway. So there's secret rooms and super secret rooms that you can sometimes tell apart. I can always tell apart, but sometimes you can tell where they are based on the room generation, the floor generation. I got unlucky there because a lot of the time the super secret room is near the boss. That hit me. I disagree, game. So this is us, and we kill ourselves because lore. So we want to take a stand back because I don't quite understand how I avoid these attacks, honestly. It used to be that the corners are always safe, but that got changed recently or something. Lore. Lore indeed. Let's view all that. That gives me a soul heart, or a black heart actually. And the rest is not that interesting. This is cool. This makes it so that tears come back from the other side. And the rest is like, I don't need that. So, we are in the last floor because now we successfully killed our mother, ourselves. And now we kill the dead version of ourselves, I guess. In the chest. Because in the lore, Isaac closes himself up into a chest and suffocates or something like that. I haven't read up my Isaac lore in quite a while, so might not be the most accurate representation of what's happening. In any way, or any case, in this floor you can't bomb through the rooms anymore. You haven't seen me doing that a lot on the run because clearing the rooms was fast enough, but sometimes when you feel like clearing out the... That's a mimic, I shouldn't have done that. Clearing out the floor takes too long, you can bomb out of it. Just place a bomb on the door and it opens up. In this floor, you can't do that anymore. So out of the time in speedruns, you hope to get mapping before you come here, because then you don't have to guess and choose and potentially just bomb back out of dead ends. Those are bad items. We don't want that. That's like decent. Like if I place down a bomb now. Yep. Famine and war, Deadly Horseman, or Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. I don't know my bubble that way. The holy bubble. I could have picked up almond milk, honestly, for the meme. Anyway, this is our dead selves. Blue baby. Which is basically a copy of ourselves, just with a slight tweak. That he now shoots homing cheers and is surrounded by flies. Understandable. We are a corpse. Or he is a corpse. Well, that bomb didn't hit. Anyway, let's end that, and wow, we finished the second game, Isaac. So next up on the list, Enter the Gungeon. This is the game that I am the most scared about, or scared of, because this one is quite difficult. It's bullet hell-ish. Not quite like Tool or all that jazz, but Anyway, it's a pun-inspired game because everything is gun pun-related. And, we play as the Convict, which is one of the starting 4 characters. Because she has a passive that makes it so that when she gets hit, she gets a damage buff on her shots. And the Molotov that she has as her active item can dish out some additional damage on bosses or enemies that group up together. Oops. So playing around the reload is an important aspect of this game. And we have a dodge roll, which makes you invincible. And you can roll through bullets, so that is also something that you need to get good at, learning when to dodge roll and when you can just bob and weave, especially for speedruns, because during the dodge roll you can't put out damage, obviously. You can flip tables for some cover. So unlike Isaac, this game actually has mapping rules, which I don't know 100%. So a rule of thumb is to avoid loops, which I will explain when we get to one. This is a chest, this is a secret room. Bunch of stuff happening. The gun that I got is, I don't actually know how good it is. I don't recall it being that amazing. So here you see that one path is blocked off by a wall. So this is a loop, and behind that blocked wall is gonna be another chest. And so we don't... Actually, we need to go through that because it's the only way. So it's this weird chest level generation. Alright, it's this one. Okay, yeah, this is actually kind of a decent gun. So there are like 4 kinds of generations that the first floor can have. So this way is gonna be the loop to the chest. One of these one is gonna send you to the boss, which is this one, and the other one is gonna send you to a shop, which there's gonna be one on each floor, except the last one. And this is Gatling Gal, because buff bird person. Not getting hit on bosses gives you a extra master round, that's called, which is this item, which gives you an extra heart container, which we want because safety reasons. A real speedrunner doesn't care, it would just face tank the damage to get the damage buff from the passive from Convict. But I'm not a real gamer. Anyway, we got a real good gun, the Gunzang, which is, you know, funny haha gun puns. But yeah, this is like really good because it covers a lot of area, slide homing onto the enemies. So we are building up our build. Building up our build. Tell me more about it.
Do we have time for a quick donation?
Go for it.
Wonderful. We have $2 from Zed saying, these games are clearly roguelites, not roguelikes, and I will die on this hill. I mean,
fair enough.
Fair enough. I mean, what I'm seeing right now is more bullet hell than anything, but, you know.
Yeah, there's quite a big debate about what a roguelike and what a roguelike is.
Yeah. But thank you very much for the donation anyway.
Oh, hey, this is a black market, which we can only enter if we actually get cursed. Because there's a cursed status effect, or like stat, in this game. Which can be good, can be bad, depending on how much you have. I don't think we have anything that gives us curse, so I can't enter that without... Like, if I try to enter, I will just take damage. Which is truly saddening, because in the black market you find a bunch of good stuff most of the time. Anyway, one of these ways is gonna be the boss and the other one is gonna be a dead end. This is a gun muncher. This should be just that, yep. So I could feed 2 guns to that thing and it would spit out another gun for me of similar quality to the 2 guns that I gave it. The 2 guns that I have currently are fine enough for me. This is gonna be the loop probably. Yep. I mean, might as well check it out. Maybe we can get a cool item for the run. If you are on a run or in a loop, might as well just go for it and check out what's in here. And nice. This is a secret room where we can get a bunch of more guns. Oh, I don't have any more keys. Can I buy some keys from you, mister? You have 1. Well, better than nothing. Let's check out this gun. That's not a good item. Sad. But yeah. Anyway, we call it roguelike because, I don't know. No need to be elitist about it, I feel like it. And this is the Roguelike Pentathlon. The normal difficulty, because all of these games have special endings or different endings, which some might say are harder. And so we made up a second category where we go for the more difficult endings, which some people call hackathon, hellathlon, or just, you know, hard version, whatever. I am bad. And there's also a scoreathlon, there's the Pentathlon 2, where we have different games. For example, Spelunky 2 rather than Spelunky HD, which will come up later. And overall, there's like a big amount of stuff you can get from these pentathlons. Anyway, I would really like to get some ammo, because I ran out of ammo on all of my guns that are good. Perfect. Can I buy an ammo pack from you? No. I'm crying. Oh well. Aria, special characters, which are especially hard and whatnot. The Pentathlon is a big... has something for everyone. I could have fed some of my guns to the gun muncher, because some of these guns are not that great. This anvil thing is solid. Oopsie. Fell down the hole. Don't stand in the poison. That's a dumb idea. Ow. Okay, let's go this way. So in my PB, my gungeon split is the worst because I don't know the mapping rules. If you know the mapping rules, you can get like real fast times of like less than 10 minutes if you play with different characters or have the perfect guns or teleporters or whatnot, you know, the whole shebang. Standard stuff. I don't have any key for you. I didn't roll. I disagree, game. I'm on fire, help. Ugh. How did I miss? Alright. What's up here? The cell creep. Fill up this one and sure buy the health. I could also have bought the key to check out the brown chest. So in this game the chest color is a tier. It indicates tier, not type. So a brown chest is the lowest tier, which is a bit contradictory that some of the strongest items are in that tier, in that chest sometimes. There's the finished gun, which is a gun you unlock when you finish everything in the game, which is really strong, has like good ammo, and is very safe, and you know, getting it on this run would be making it basically guaranteed that I should at least be able to finish. Whoopsie, this is not the way, so maybe this way? Whoops. Nope. We just make our way through. There are 5 levels, zones. And yeah. Let's just fight this tank. How did they get a tank down here anyway? Alright, I don't like this dude over here. Annoying me. Ah, beautiful music. Up. So all of these attack patterns should be dodgeable if you aren't an idiot. I jinxed it. God dang it. Well, that wasn't the best. Alright. Dude, we are getting really good items here. Also, we got a key, so we can check out... You know what? Let's check out the brown chest. Who knows? Maybe we get the finished gun. Nope. We get some health back. That's fine. These are really good guns, yes. So we're getting lucky. You know, item luck is an important aspect for any roguelike, and I'm actually gonna use probably these 2 guns.
Do we have time for a donation?
Go for it.
Wonderful, because for this pentathlon, we have a 5 times $5 donation, so $25 from Tic Tac Foe saying pentathlon. Thank you very much for that. And with those $25, Save the Children can do quite a bit, because $25 can help train a trafficking survivor to be a peer educator for vulnerable girls. So yeah, that money goes a really long way to educate vulnerable girls, as I just said. And yeah, As I said before, children are the most vulnerable human beings on the planet. They need all the help they can get, and every dollar counts. So if you can spare any amount of money, it's really highly appreciated.
Yeah, go donate. So, we'll just make our way through these levels. Hopefully I can get some more ammo for all of these guns, because not only do you need good guns in this game for the first, but also keep your ammo count semi-high. That's why you will see a lot of more casual runners or streakers, for example, switch to very low tier guns when they just don't have to fight a boss or something. And then switch to their very good guns for the boss, because they want to get rid of it fast. In a speedrun, you just hope to get the ammo drops semi-consistently, or at least be able to buy them somewhere along the way. This way? Aye, a mini-boss. As usual, mini-bosses in every single game. And I rolled perfectly into that. I don't like that. Okay. Stop getting hit. Thanks for that thing at least. Yeah, I'm running low on ammo and I don't like that. So this bundle of wands transmogrifies your enemies into into chickens at times. Is this not the way? Okay, I don't want to spend my good gun on these guys. Ow. Yeah, this is like the level where stuff can start to get a bit harder than normal. This way? The flash ray. That flash ray is a decent gun, but a bit too late. It's good early game. Not really late game though. I mean, I guess I don't have any other choice. So this boss normally has an attack that fills out the whole screen when he does this. But using a blank in the right time makes it a bit more easily dodgeable. Here they come. And I run into that. I'm an idiot. So we break all of these statues, and now we have the high goddess of this dungeon, Carlibraun, in the statue. Carlibraun? I don't remember her exact name. It's a pun. It's a gun pun. Nice damage boost. Oh, exactly. Obviously, I was just going for that. This is just the cell creep, exactly. I'd really like to find the shop, honestly, because I'm not confident with just these guns. But I'll have to make it work, I guess. Let's see how this goes. So, in the last chamber, it depends on how many exits you have, or you can tell what generation you have depending on how many exits there are on the first room. If you have one, you know you will have a semi-long path ahead of you. So, not looking forward to that. Going all the wrong ways as well. As you can see, this gun is not that great anymore. In the early levels it's really good because it's piercing. And deals enough damage to take out small enemies rather quickly. I did not count that in. try to play a bit safer. I got stuck on the wall. God dang it. Help me. My health is necessary to survive. That's how health works. Please don't take it away from me. Everything burns. All right. Oh. I thought there's gonna be... Ay. Bad eye. Oh. How did you see me from there? I need to roll into that. Whoopsie. Okay, please let me get out of here. Oh, thank God, some ammo. Alright, what do we fill up? Probably this gun. So if you see a colored light, that means this is a special room. This one gives me some stuff. Some guns, Guan stones, I think they're called. They're basically just... Oh, hey. Ooh, big iron. Warple gun. I think I'm just gonna go for the ammo though. For... The Gunsling has kind of enough. And maybe if I have even more health, I can... if I get more stuff, I can... get some health extra for the boss that's coming up. Eventually. I wonder if you can get transmogrified if you get shot back by one of those. Probably not. Would be funny though. Ooh, don't hit me. So the rule about avoiding the loops kinda changes, because on this map there can be loops where they send you to the boss. But I don't think this is one of them. Since I found the shop early. All right. Come on, I get hit. I'm done. So cursed enemies deal a full heart of damage. Alright, this is the chest loop actually, lol. I didn't expect that to be the one, honestly. I really thought I picked the right one. Well, might as well just check it out. I have a key. You can suck up these shots. Oh, that's a decent gun. And we get the secret room as well. With just a health heart, okay. So this should be the way to the boss then. Yeah, perfect. Alright, we got a boss clear gun. 2 boss clear guns actually. And I'm gonna use them. Here. I want to be a chicken. I don't know, being a chicken sounds like a bad deal to me. So yeah, if we hit all of our 3 wishes on the enemy, he gets uppercut by the genie. Oops, I missed. And this is the higher drag gun, obviously. In case you were wondering what the pun was. And we're just gonna mess it up, because it's the last boss of this version of the Pentathlon. Okay, I need to stop tanking hits. I mean, I can because it's the last boss, but I'd still rather keep it for the last phase. Because for the last phase, there is a 1 cycle, which I would like to get, if I get the opportunity to. Now, she's angry. I don't know if Black Dragon is a she or he. Anyway, let's be prepared. So this is just a roll ability check. And then you just get hit for extra damage. Can I get? I can't get the one cycle. I'm crying. Never the one cycle. Whatever. We have health. We can try again with damage boosting. Literally boosting our damage by taking damage. Yay, lamp. Alright. Perfectly on the hour. We kill the dragon. And now we are going to again shoot ourselves. These games are kind of macabre. But yeah, we get the gun that can kill the past, because everyone comes to the dungeon to change something in their past. They regret things or something. And so now they, you know, go back in time. Normally you get a special bullet to do this, to have the real ending, but we just do the standard one. So this is Gungeon done. So, we're getting on the last two games. Coming up, Spelunky, which is the only jump and run for the Pentathlon. And a classic at that. Literally a top 10 game of the decade. I'm not gonna start with this. In Spelunky, you descend down the mines. You have your trusty whip. And you try not to die. Because everything in this game is out to kill you. If you don't know Spelunky and are a fan of pentathlons or like any roguelikes, or roguelites, if you want to call it that, you should definitely check it out. Oh god. This is quite the conundrum. Fuck it. Never mind. So what you saw there was a jetpack and a teleporter, which is the perfect build for speedruns. And those are actual real speedruns. Because, you know, with a teleporter you can finish a whole level in like less than 10 seconds. I'm not playing well. I want a decent start for this, come on. I got spelunked hard indeed. Anyway, let's not choke this and actually finish a run. So you find crates along the way, pick them up, get some items. Normally if you run this game in a non-pentathlon red setting for, you know, just normal standard speedrunning shenanigans, you just run through it and don't pick up items unless you get a shop like the one you saw with the jetpack and a Maddock or a teleporter. Because those things speed up your run so much, going for any percent, which is just the run where you are allowed to get extra health and whatnot. Dude, you get another jetpack? I will take it, don't you think I won't? So yeah, now we can show some some jetpack plays. Who knows, maybe we can find a hell attempt. I don't know if the people want me to prolong the run unnecessarily. But the hell finish is the difficult ending for this game, which depends on what we find in the jungle here. Anyway, we just make our way through here. So since we robbed the shop, that shopkeeper is gonna wait at the end of a level with a shotgun ready to blast us in the face every level. And we will have to deal with... Oh my god, we actually find the black market. So these leaves that you see there are the black market. And I could go for a hell run. just for funny shenanigans. But I kinda... I mean, I can get the Ankh for being cool and gaming, you know. Oops, I missed. Don't get tempted. But the hell run, man. Alright, stop being dumb. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Well, this is not the greatest black market I've ever seen. We have some safety now. We got the Ankh, which is a secret second life. You know, roguelikes are notorious for one health, like one life, one death. But with the Ankh, you can die once. Sadly though, if you want to do the real ending, this is not a helpful thing because you will have to do that in a specific spot. Which I won't do, because we don't want to go for the super difficult endings. We just want to have a fun default ending for the pentathlons. So those damsels that you then see here in the transition kiss you and give you a health up, which is one of the only ways to regain health in this game. That was a Shoppy armor. I bounced on his head and he did not get stunned. That's a glitch and should not be in the game. This game is very jank at times. Complaining. All I ever do is complain. Get the green gloves, it's the best. Yes, no. So if you paid attention, for example, I avoided those green gloves in the black market because they are difficult to maneuver with, especially in this game. In Spelunky 2 they got better. But they make it so that you grab onto walls and it basically slows you down. So, you know, you don't want to if you can avoid. There we go. This one is not safe by any means, just so you know, because the end boss is very likely to potentially just one-hit kill you. Oh. I mean... Come on, man. I wanted to get the bombs. You know what, that's not worth it. We just dig down, it's fine. The bombs are good for the end boss because here he comes. The beautiful, shiny head. Shiny? Gold head Olmec. We just leave. We just leave. Anyway, you can't kill him by just taking damage. Instead, you have to make him literally dig his own grave. I have so many ropes, I should be safe from any kind of zoo. On his stomps where he crushes things, he spawns enemies, which can knock you into the lava if you don't pay attention. Why are there so many enemies? But yeah. Just avoid all of those and finish. So that was a simple any percent run. For Spelunky, there's a ton more, but for the pentathlon we just care about that. So we end the game because we don't need the ending scene anyway. And the last game, so reaching the final game, Nuclear Throne, which is arguably the most difficult game to get far in, if you actually play the game normally. For speedrunning, it's still pretty difficult because unlike many other games, this game has no invincibility frames when you get hit. So you just get decimated if you get hit by too many enemies at once. So I had a shortcut there. If you open up all the crates that have ammo and a gun in it for you, you open up this shortcut, which gets you into this weird underwater level. And there are lots of weird crabs. And stuff will kill you fast, and dying is standard in this game, so I apologize if I die, but we are very good in time, so it should be fine. I am a bit low on ammo. The character that we play as for the speedrun is Steroids, which is the ability that he can shoot 2 guns at the same time, which is, I mean, obvious that that's like good for a speedrun. It's double DPS. But he's less accurate, and because you shoot fast, you know, you eat through ammo also very fast. Like, I only have 7 ammo at the moment, so I'm gonna take Last Witch, which gives me a bunch of ammo and fills up my health again. And so the green stuff here, by the way, is radiation, which is what you get to mutate, which are the special perks that you get on level transitions, which is basically your level ups. And come on, kill him. Yes, picking that Last Wish is basically a one-time use, but you can be a cool person and get it before the Frozen City, where you then have this plant that you can feed with your health, and that gives you a reroll for that item, and also makes it so that you finish that level faster, because you don't actually have to fight through all of it. Instead, you just feed the plant and are done. But also, this is like a very difficult zone, because these guys have a lot of... Don't hit me! Ah! Shit! I died. Well, death is a constant in the pentathlon.
With that death, do we have time for a quick announcement?
Go for it.
Because we have just hit the $600 mark with a $50 donation from Smaragd SL, saying, since this is the last round of the event, it is also time for me to throw in my usual donation. As part of the organization team, huge shoutouts to everyone who participated in the event. Without you all, this would simply not be possible. I really hope you enjoyed it, and thank you. Also, road to $700. I mean, I am now owing $68, so that gets our total to $680. So it's just $20 to meet the 700. Can we do that? Can we do that, chat? I say you can. Please prove me wrong. Please prove me right, not wrong. Please prove me right.
That's the right way. Anyway, yeah, let's keep it going. I'm gonna also donate after the run once I get the nuclear thrown down. But you know, I'm kind of low on ammo here. Who would have guessed that ammo is a problem? Hey, we got Last Wish again. Okay, where is the enemies? So for speedrunning this game, if you ask the real speedrunners, the ones who actually sit down and grind out like sub 3 times and whatnot, we will tell you that this game has a kinda auto-scroll aspect to it, because normally you can just walk straight through the level and just gun everything down on the side. So learning where you know, have to aim to have the perfect path through the level is kind of like the bread and butter to get a good time in this game. I just want to finish without dying, and I barely survived, so I'm happy. We take Scarier Face, which reduces the health of every enemy by 20%. We are very inaccurate, as you can see, but We just spray and pray. It's kind of like this whole character's gimmick. Spray and pray. Spray and pay. Spray and pray. Do I take that? No, I like the SMG. It's faster firing. I guess we'll take the recycling gland. So now we can have a bullet build. So like the other games, every 3 levels in one zone, we get a mini boss to fight, which is already messing me the fuck up. This is Little Hunter, notoriously hard wall for newcomers to the game. And we got him. Or her. I forgot. Anyway, let's just not die to the goons that they have spawned. Wait, was that a splinter pistol? Oh, fuck yeah. Alright. This is shaping up to be a fine run because the splinter pistol is solid. We like the splinter pistol. So welcome to the labs, where everything is dark. So in this game, basically you have your 3 levels, your 3 normal levels with the mini-boss, and then a transition level, which is always dark and has, you know, weird stuff going on sometimes. Alright, this looks good. Recycling gland is really nice. Alright, don't get rushed down by the fish, the mutated fish. And Throne Butt, fuck yeah. So Throne Butt is a mutation that is different for every character depending on... It basically makes their special ability even better in some tiny way. For steroids, it makes it so that you get ammo back if you use your guns properly, meaning you actually hold down both guns at the same time. Fish, exactly. Mutated fish. I lost my strong spirit, so one of the mutations that I picked, actually the first one that you can see up here, is strong spirit, which basically gives you a one-time survival hit. It's one of the best survivability or like safety mutations in this game. And losing it means that you don't have the halo above your head anymore, which I don't have. So I'm kinda scared of fighting the throne, which is coming up now. Don't mind if I do. Actually, you know what? This is probably the best one. The plasma cannon is a real good gun. Alright, I think this should be in the bag. I don't think I'm gonna lose, but you know, I've jinxed myself multiple times in my life, so maybe don't do that. Take a zip because the animation takes a while. So we want to sit on the nuclear throne, but the nuclear throne is not happy with that idea. So instead we just kill it. And now it's dead. And time is coming up when we sit. No. That's that. That was a full pentathlon done in less than 1 hour and 20 minutes, which is more than I hoped for. I'm glad with that. A big goal for many runners is a sub 1 hour, which unlocks you to allow to try the hard version of this game or this run. We have a leaderboard, which is on Moss Ranking, which is the community for the Spelunky speedrunning. Big shoutouts to them. Everyone over there is great. And Necrodancer Racing Community is also a really big and comfy hub you can check out. They have like events seemingly every single day. And yeah, this is the pentathlon. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I could spark an interest in either one of these games or maybe all of them. Learning all of these games is worth it. All of these games are great. Some of them aren't great to speedrun, but casual play is always great for all of these. So try them out.
Thank you, Carly. That was a really, really nice finish for this marathon. However, we are not completely done yet. We do have some final words, but we won't do that with Carly here. We will do that in a short intermission. So you'll be hearing from me again in just a bit.
Right.
So hear you then. Don't go away.
Thanks for having me here.